welcome back to my channel of Welshman Reviews, and welcome to the second episode of Horror Friday. So this week's one, I have put in a couple of the descriptions of some of my videos. I did back for In the Search of Darkness. If you're a horror fan and you've heard that, it's a brilliant documentary that was created, I think came out, it was put out in 2018 for backers, and it came out in 2019, the first one. Then the second one came out in 2020, and then the third one just got released this year. They did, but you could back it last year. So I thought, why not do a video for it? I have watched all of these documentaries a couple of times. First two a couple of times. I did watch the third one this week for the first time. They're close to 5-6 hour long. They could be up to that hour long documentaries about the 80s horror. And it's not just the main franchises, like you say, Halloween, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street. They do go into the more obscure ones, like in the third one they go into Asian horror and stuff like that. So but yeah, I did back all three. You do get some some very nice goodies in this. Unfortunately, for the life of me, I cannot remember what I done with the posters from the first two. I know they're in here in my house somewhere, but I've looked from high and low, and I couldn't find them. So that is one of my things I'm going to be doing this week, is searching for them. But first off, let's have a little look at the DVDs or the Blu-rays. You could have got DVDs in them and that, but you do get a couple of goodies. So obviously this is the first one, In Search of Darkness. It's not, the other ones have flip covers, so you got double-sided covers, but in this you've only got the one. This is a part of the poster. This was a poster as well, so you got a little card, but I'm pretty sure you get a bigger poster as well, which is absolutely stunning, where you've got all the main horror franchises in that. But yeah, beautiful cover, which is, I did write them down. I'm pretty sure these are the guys who did the art for this one. In this one, it was Graham Humphreys, sorry, my apologies, did the artwork for this one. It is, which is absolutely stunning. I really do have to find these posters and get them up on my wall, to be honest. But yeah, the first one pretty much delves into all the mainstream, like the main popular franchises and that. The amount of horror icons they had for this documentary, even all three parts, is staggering. John Carpenter, Keith Allen, Keith David, sorry, not Keith Allen, Robert Englund, Kane Hodder, etc. All the main hitters, and they had tons talking about the horror, and I thought I knew quite a bit about horror, but after watching these documentaries, yeah, I'm totally I've got a new list of 100 plus movies I want to watch in this horror genre now. So but yeah, that was the first one. Pretty much talks, like I said, about the main movies and all that, and the more popular ones, let's say, and that. But yeah, beautiful artwork for that. Then we get on to part two, which we get a beautiful slipcover for this one. We do, and I'm pretty sure the artwork for this one is done by Dave Merrill, if I said that right. But beautiful slipcover, and this one does come with a little thing for In Search of Tomorrow. In Search of Tomorrow, which I think I did do a unboxing for that earlier last year. I did, but it also comes with a beautiful little booklet, so a nice little read there of welcome message from executive producer Robin Block from Creator VR. This was written and directed by David Weiner as well, who did all three of these, In Search of Tomorrow, and I think he did one Last Action Heroes or something like that. I missed that one, which I'm really gutted with, to be honest. I would have loved to back that one as well. But yeah, it's some beautiful things, and there's a whole picture there of if it's focused up, of who's who have done. You know, Chris Jericho was in it, to be honest, and Oliver. Oh, I forgot his name now. I do follow him on the thing, but Corey Taylor as well from Slipknot. It is. There was a few different variations of these. I think Corey Taylor was one. LV River was another one. It is, and James A. Janice, I think, from Dead Meat. I'm sure he had one for the first one, but not so much for the others. But yeah, with this one, and you do have a turnaround, so we do get that one as well, which I probably will turn it to. But yeah, this one I think was more of, they had a load of extra content that they didn't put in to number one. So I think this one concentrates on the ones, all the talk of some movies they couldn't get into the first one. But yeah, another beautiful, brilliant documentary. But there as well, with a beautiful slipcase. And then we get the last but not least of the Blu-rays, which is the third one, which is pretty much concentrates, this one does, on more of the obscure horrors, and they do go into Asian horror as well, and you're pretty much the ones that went straight to VHS, not really cinema releases or anything like that. But they do talk about it with a lot of love, and there is a lot of films on here that I did not know of either. But you get a nice little booklet as well. The inside art is the same as the slipcover, so it's pretty much, you got a film's checklist. I don't know if it was in the other one. It might have been, but we all, you know, some nice little read up a thing, and like a special thanks to the team that did this and that. It is, but so again, some beautiful artwork, which I think the artwork was done by Rashid Lofts. I think I could be wrong with that one, but yeah, very nice indeed. Like I said, the artwork on the other side of this is this one, which I gotta think. It's either this. I love the artwork for these ones and that, and I think the third one is my favourite, to be honest. But like I said, they're all brilliant and that. And when you ordered the third one, you get a nice little box as well to house all the Blu-rays. Unfortunately, you have to probably take the slip covers off, because it does get a bit of a tight fit, and I don't really want to break the box. I don't, but they all did come with posters, and they also came with pins as well. So that's the first one you got off the first one. So it's pretty much the same. The kid in front of the TV screen. Very nice metal a pin there. Then the second one is the woman getting grabbed when she got a skull as well. And then the third one is pretty much the same cover as we just seen as well. So all very nice pins and beautiful designs. You do get a little membership card as well. It is In Search of Darkness lifetime member card. Does have a QR code at the back as well. It is. So I'll have to have a little look at that. I will, but nice little detail to have with it as well. And hopefully I can show you the posters I got for the third one. It is, because it did come with 3. So I'll try and get it all in. So that's the first one, which is the same as the front cover, but an absolutely beautiful, beautiful artwork. I do love this poster, and I really want to get this one up on my wall. So it's like a video store. It is, with all the classic movies. There's Ghostbusters in it, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, A Nightmare on Elm Street. Absolutely brilliant. And then we do get the In Search of Darkness 3, where you got one similar for number 2 as well. So similar to the cover of the Blu-ray, well, it's the exact same as the Blu-ray cover. It is. But yeah, these were absolutely amazing to get. They were. I'm so happy I backed these. and all that, and they do have a couple more coming out, because I was very surprised, which I don't understand how I did. I do follow them and all that, In Search of Darkness and that, and I never saw this come up. I don't know how. I don't. So I'm a bit annoyed at myself for not finding these, but they are doing a In Search of Tomorrow Part 2. But what I'm more excited about is they're doing an In Search of Darkness 90s, so 1990 to 1994. So that's coming up, looks like in November to back. And if you're a big horror fan like I am, you've got to back these stuff. They come with some great stuff and all that, and it's not that bad of a price. It's not, but it is absolutely stunning. Yeah, and In Search of Tomorrow Part 2 as well. That's in the summer as well. It looks like they'll be back to back. Definitely two I cannot wait to see it all. So yeah, oh, I gotta say as well for this as well, thing, the music in this thing, it's not just the music from the movies, but they do have their own little music, and it's like synth music. It is like, you hear it a lot from the 80s and all. I know John Carpenter did a lot for his movies, etc. But it's an absolute masterpiece of a soundtrack by We Repine, I think. So if you can get it, I'm pretty sure you can download it from anything, stuff like that, or go on YouTube and give it a listen off YouTube and all. But it is some brilliant music indeed. And yeah, it's, if you're a big horror fan, I would try and find the. I don't know if you can get the physical stuff anymore now. Probably off eBay, but you're going to probably be paying stupid prices on that. But I'm pretty sure on Shudder, the horror streaming channel, they do have all three on there actually. So you should jump, if you're a fan of horror and you're on Shudder, definitely watch these documentaries, and keep an eye out of their other ones as well, because they do some brilliant work. And I do back quite a lot with stuff like this. My next horror one I've backed a lot with is Womp Stomp's Friday the 13th, their version of Jason and that, and they do a brilliant job and all that. And so I've backed them a few times, and I've just backed the Alien expansion, so I'm not too sure if it's done by the same people or it's done by thing, but I can't wait for that one either. So that concludes episode 2 of Horror Friday. I hope you found it a bit enlightening. If you've never seen these documentaries before, like I said, if you're a horror fan, they're a must watch. They are. If you think you know horror, you haven't got a clue until you've seen these and all that, because some of the horror movies they come out with in these, yeah, I could write I got a little booklet where I write some stuff in. I could write a whole book in there of movies I need to watch in the horror genre. So yeah, I got to get on that this year. So thank you for watching episode 2. Come back next week for episode 3, where I will be doing my reviews for Terrifier and Terrifier 2. So I did do an unboxing for the Umbrella Entertainment release for Terrifier 1 and 2. So I'm going to give them a new rewatch this week, coming week, and on Friday I will do my reviews for them. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, tell me about your horror experiences, and if you've seen the documentaries, and if you'd like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye.